Now you take it for a ride a little bit more, let it warm up some more. I'll watch you drive it. Looks like it's a little bit of Kentucky windage to drive.
Well, have you ever drove anything with an old Ford straight axle or any kind of old straight axle?
Yeah.
So you know how that is.
Yeah, it's a the most fun thing I can remember driving much.
Now, you using fun as a sarcastically or?
No.
It's fun. You know, there's different layers of fun. And
well, I think the things that are unpredictable are fun.
well, they're very unpredictable.
It's kind of how I wound up being married 3 times. But
You've only been married 3 times?
yeah.
You're just a rookie.
Well, this one's the right one. So the second one was crazy. I mean,
well, they're all the right ones until they take all your clothes in your house.
that's right. All your money and all your stuff.
Yeah.
What's the joke? You know, it's a lot easier to find a woman you hate and give her all your stuff. Now, I had a car that broke down when I was in high school, and my brother-in-law had a 63 Chevy pickup truck.
That's a good one.
3-speed column, 6-cylinder.
Yeah.
And
Those are good ones.
oh, they were great trucks.
Absolutely.
But the 2-3 shift was an adventure, because if you had to be forceful but not fast.
Right.
And I was used to driving a car with a 5-speed transmission
Oh, yeah.
and a floor shifter.
What'd you have with 5-speed back in those days?
I had a little Oldsmobile Starfire.
Really? That's right. You're not as old as I am.
No, I'm not.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then I had a Datsun 210.
And that was a fun car to drive.
Oh, it was, and it couldn't go fast enough to hurt you bad,
Yeah.
but it was a lot of fun to drive
They are
because
fun.
tires were skinny. It had 5-speed transmission,
Yeah.
and you could just row away at that thing. And it still wouldn't go very fast.
Yeah.
But that pickup truck, if you didn't get everything just right, those shifter forks would jam against each other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then, so there was a hammer in the cab.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a lot of moving parts and all that linkage there, too.
Yeah,